Hey everybody, Catherine here, and today we are 1 week out from a really big announcement that happened, and I have not yet talked about it on the channel, so I decided that today that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a little video talking about what happened last week and what's going to happen moving forward. So a couple weeks ago, myself, my sister, and both of our husbands registered for the Mount Washington Road Race lottery. And what we did was we registered as a team. And so basically, it was a lottery system, but if you registered as a team, it was an all or nothing type thing. So basically, if one person didn't get in, then nobody got in, so that way we could basically all do it together and then nobody would be sad if they got left out. So we did not think we were going to get in, guys, at all. And we're like, there's no way. We've never signed up for this before. And when you sign up for the lottery, you have to put in your credit card details. Well, we were supposed to find out at 1 o'clock that afternoon, but at 8:30 in the morning, people started getting their credit card alerts. So that their credit card had been charged, right? So we knew pretty early on Thursday the 27th, which was actually my birthday, which was kind of fun, that we were all getting into the Mount Washington Road Race. So here's the deal. I don't know when it was, maybe like back in November, I was out, I think it was I was out in Celery Fields and I had mentioned that like I want to start doing this training and everything. And I was really cryptic about what it was about. So I had decided last year that I wanted to start getting into these type of events. And basically we didn't know whether or not we were going to get into the Mount Washington Road Race. Well, there is another race, it's called Race the Cog. And I had already had in my mind that if we didn't get into Mount Washington, I was going to do this other race anyways. So at this point, we're pretty much past like all of our half marathons and stuff like that, which is really nice. As of right now, the only big event that we have coming up between now and then is in a couple weeks, I have an 8-hour ultra marathon. It was not that expensive. And it's really interesting because they're really big loops. They're like 5.5 miles. So I probably will be able to do about 20 miles or so. And then we do have a duathlon on June 1st. But other than that, we don't really have anything else. So what's really nice about it is we don't have to worry about soreness or tapering down for anything. So between now and June 14th, it is just go time. We have about 3 months and a week left to train. So plenty of time. But obviously a lot of the training will be in the gym. It's going to be a lot of doing like Orange Theory Fitness I'm a member of. So doing a lot of treadmill workouts with them because it's a lot of inclines with power walking. It's going to be a lot of Stairmaster. It's going to be a lot of ellipticals. It's going to be a lot of weights. But I do plan on still, going for as many walks as I can. And then my other goal is on the weekends to do one long hike or walk or whatever, like 15 to 20 miles. And the point of that is this Mount Washington Road Race. I'm going to show you all the details in a minute. But basically it's about 7.5 miles, but you gain like 4,000 plus feet of elevation. And so the long walks, the long hikes on the weekends is not at all for fitness. It is for fitness, but not for this, event. It's really for mental fitness because that's where you start getting really psyched out, going and doing those long events and everything. So I'm going to continue to kind of see if I can find some other long distances, kind of like this 8-hour ultra in a few weeks as well. So let's go ahead and let me show you the race website and give you some more details about this race that we're going to be doing. All right, guys, so this is the website. It is actually on the Mount Washington Auto Road website. And as you can see, this is Joseph Gray. He is like a world-class mountain runner. He's going to win the event again. I already saw he's signed up. but it is on the Mount Washington Auto Road. So you can see that there are some, nice sections, but there are some real brutal sections as well. So it is 7.6 miles and you gain 4,650 vertical feet. And the maximum grade is 22%. It's at the very end. They call it the wall. And it's not that far, but it is right at the end where it is 22%. I'm going to see if I can find some pictures to show you. So we already got in. Really excited about that. Your registration includes an amazing lunch. It's like a buffet style. They do like a turkey dinner, which looks really good. And they give you a t-shirt, and the race bling is going to be a medal, of course. And then when you get to the top of the mountain, they give you a warm, fuzzy blanket. So it's gonna be, guys, this is gonna be so much fun. They have a water station refill halfway to the summit, and then they have a bunch of ham radio operators in case there's any emergencies. And then you have to have like a support group basically, or you have to, there's a Facebook group where you can talk to other participants and coordinate rides down from the top because they only allow so many people up at the top. So this is the little video that they have.
Seconds away from
It's only
the
3
start.
minutes, and you can see the
Collis County
and
Family
I
Health
just want to
Center
go through
with a
this real
dental
quick.
clinic because
Doesn't really show much. You can see as you're at the bottom, you have the trees, but as you go up, like here's Joseph Gray winning at the top. Very, very foggy that day. So, they've had to cancel this event before. They've had to change the weekends of it before because Mount Washington is very unique. It is home to what they say is the world's worst weather. I've done Mount Washington many times. We'll talk about that in a minute too. But it's 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 the tallest peak in the White Mountains, and the reason why it has the world's worst weather is because it is so tall that it actually dips into, and this is what my understanding of it, it actually dips into the jet stream, which is insane. So, um, these are all just some finish line stuff. I was trying to see if they had anything else. They have a medal, of course, a finisher's medal. I'm trying to see if they have the blankets. This is that last part. See how steep it is right there? You can really see the drop off. But yeah, at the top they have. I've seen them in other videos. Oh, this guy here's one where they're giving them the blanket at the top. So it should be a lot of fun. Going over here, we do have like some old race photos and everything. So this company, Joe Vigor or Guy, he's does the official photographs for it. But as you can see, as you get further up, it's very open. So they do have a bunch of photos in here. I'm going to open this in another tab. I'm going to show you some of these just because it's just kind of fun to take a look at. So they have all different photos here. They have different galleries. This is the wall. You can see how steep it is. That's at 22% max grade. But if you go through some of these photos on this website, you can see a bunch of stuff here. And there's about 1,300 runners as well, so it's pretty big. Let me go back to the Mount Washington Road Race page. So I guess that's about it for right now. This was something that I really decided I wanted to do, whether it was this race or if I didn't get in to do another race on Mount Washington. Mount Washington has a lot of history for me. It has a lot of memories. I've never gone up the auto road, so that would be a first for me. But I've done the COG. I've hiked it many, many times, and I was actually on the mountain once when somebody died. So that's a whole nother story. At some point, I'll tell you that story. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So this mountain means a lot to me, and as I've gotten into the current physical condition that I'm in, which is not great. I'm really, really looking forward to having this be my first real big challenge and, forcing myself to really get back into shape. So it'll be a really fun adventure. I'm glad that you're here with me. And, we'll take it from there and see how things go. And we'll be on the mountain on June 14th. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any advice, I would love to hear it. I may not take it, but I'd love to hear it. And yeah, see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.